go ahead and go to page 4. Kevin covered this really well. The three major areas are going for the DNA are going to be the DNA of people, which is going to be personality masteries. It's the science of understanding people. So I've spent going on almost 30 years now understanding this. And there's an online course that individuals have taken that have their doctorate in psychology. It's a 12-hour online course that's just absolutely amazing. And individuals that have their doctorate in psychology have gone through the course and said, I've learned more in the 12-hour online course than I did with my whole doctorate in psychology. That's how powerful it is. Once we understand how to identify an individual's personality, which we can learn how to do in 15 seconds. We can learn how to identify somebody's personality in 15 seconds. As a matter of fact, if you get really good, you can identify their personality based on how they say hello to you on the phone. And that's what you'll be learning each month, a little bit more about personality masteries. Once you identify their personality, you know their strengths, weaknesses, what they like, what they don't, turns them on, turns them off, if they're married, who they're married to, conflict of marriage, what to say, when to say it, how to say it. You know more about them in 15 seconds than they know about themselves. You know their very DNA of who they are. And so personality masteries, it transformed my life personally. So my wife was 19 and I was 20 when we got married. We were going to college, putting our own selves through college. I started a couple of our own businesses, and I was working full-time as a night custodian. And so a pretty stressful first year of marriage. That first year was just brutal. She is a totally opposite personality as I am, and I mean, it was really, really tough. And a lot of it's just because she's built so different than I am. With 7 kids, I've had my own little laboratory, my own testing ground to be able to see, okay, now how does this work with different children? And so learning personalities every month, when you look back, hopefully you filled out on page 2 your biggest challenge. If you have not filled out what your biggest challenge is, fill that out sometime in the next 10 minutes. My biggest challenge is this. So every month you come with some type of biggest challenge. It doesn't matter who you are in the world. I mean, you know, any one of the presidents of the U.S., they have a lot of resources at their disposal. They still have biggest challenges. Everybody has a biggest challenge. So what's the biggest challenge that you're facing right now in any area of your business or life? And write that down. What's the biggest challenge you're facing in any area of your business or life, personally, professionally? While you're doing that, if you've had a better understanding of people, would that help your biggest challenge? Probably. If you understood their DNA, I'm telling you, there's not a week that goes by that I don't talk to somebody on the phone and in 5 minutes they're like, it is unbelievable. You know me more in 5 minutes than my own mom knows me. And you know my strengths and weaknesses, you know what I like and what I don't. You can tell me about my marriage and where there's conflict in it. You can tell solutions, the ability. We're talking about how to think in a different way, your bandwidth. When you have an understanding of personalities, your bandwidth just explodes. It's unbelievable what you're able to do. All right, so we've gone through segment 1, segment 2. Segment 3 is personality masteries. And so this is probably the most fun that I think is going through and looking at different personalities. And so there's 2 tests that you can give somebody. And so the first test is, which of these 4 shapes would you tend to like the most? A cube, a pyramid, a wavy line, or a ball? Again, a cube, a pyramid, a wavy line, or a ball. And then the second series of questions that you ask is, so which of these, and you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what's your favorite ball, or favorite shape, and then second, and then third, and then you have the fourth. And then the second series is going to be, which of these 4 things would cause you the most frustration in any area of your business or life? Things not being done properly in order, out of control, boring or not fun, or conflict with others. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so in going through this, there's 4 major personalities. There's 16 if you look at primary and secondary, 64 if you look at 3 of them. If you look at all 4, there's 256. You look at these 2 combinations together, there's 65,536 possible combinations. So it's when we understand how to connect with people, we generate more leads for our business, we convert more of our prospects into clients, we service our clients in the way they want to be serviced rather than the way we want to service them, we get more referrals, we open up more networks on a professional basis. On a personal basis, you understand your spouse better, you understand your kids better, your family, your friends, all the people in our life. And so personality masteries is very beneficial to every relationship you have. And so if you look at your biggest challenge, it's going to help you with that. Teresa, you can either stay there or you can come up here and just share a little bit about, personality masteries and why you think how it's impacted your business or why you think it's so powerful.
Great, thank you. Well, I don't know, you kind of stole some of my thunder there.
Sorry about that.
But personality masteries, I mean, you have these 2 quick questions to get to know somebody really quick. And bringing that in, not only will it help you connect better with your clients, but with those around you, your friends, your family, and it will help you understand yourself better, which is really cool because then you get to see where your strengths and weaknesses are to better interact with yourself and grow as a professional and personally. I find it really cool because not only has it made my relationships more rich on a personal level, but then with my clients and everything to be able to service, like how he already talked about. So I was like preparing for this, I'm like, in 2 minutes, wow, how do you say that much about personality masteries? But really, I mean, unless you're living in a cave and you're not interacting with people, there are people all around us, and we need to learn how to interact with them and help that with our life vision. We're talking about life vision today. So how can knowing people help us reach our goals and our vision beyond that? So personality masteries, lots of strength there, lots more information than what I could share right now, but I wanted to at least give you a quick introduction on that.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.